never folded, never told, never will. Death before the...
Put your back against the wall and just slide down. You already know, car show going down June 7th. Get online right now, get your tickets right now. But for the hustlers, I want y'all to understand you gotta stop making business personal.
So apparently 50 Cent and Big Meech done had a falling out. While Big Meech was locked up, 50 produced the show, BMF, made Meech his son the lead actor with no acting experience. Now, if you know 50 Cent at all, you know you don't link up with his enemy. But here go Meech with one of 50's longtime ops, Rick Ross. They cheesing, showing all their new teeth, having a good old time. You do not link with Rick Ross publicly if you down with 50 Cent. Just to be safe, don't shop at Ross. Don't listen to Diana Ross. Don't watch Friends. They got a character named Ross. So 50 ain't like that. Start saying Big Meech is a rat and he can prove it and all of that. So then Lil Meech text 50 and 50 posted the text. He like, yo man, 50, I thought we was good. I thought we was real friends in real life. We don't even with Rick Ross. He just gave my pops a little bread until we shoot the next season of BMF. And 50 said, what next season, Lil? This is who 50 Cent has been throughout his career. Irv Gotti just passed away, and that's what 50 posted. I was proud of him because he said God bless him. I said, oh, 50's becoming a better person. I thought he was going to buy tickets to the funeral so his family couldn't come. I'm being careful what I say in this video before 50 say, what comedy show, Lil?
Big Meech thought he was making a power move by siding with Rick Ross, believing loyalty still meant something in the industry. But now that he's out of prison, he's learning the hard way, loyalty is just an illusion. He distanced himself from 50 Cent, put all his trust in Ross, and now that he's back, he's finding himself completely abandoned. At first, Ross played the part, showering Meech with praise and promising to help him rebuild. But the moment things didn't go as expected, Ross changed his tune, stepping away quietly and, even worse, reconnecting with 50 Cent. The same man Meech had turned his back on. Now 50 holds all the cards while Ross pretends like he was never part of the picture. Meech is standing alone, realizing the game isn't what it used to be. But why did Ross switch up so fast? And could 50 have been influencing things behind the scenes? This isn't just another industry shakeup. This runs deep, and it's getting messy. Meech spent years behind bars thinking his comeback was guaranteed, but instead, he's struggling to regain his footing. The BMF brand is thriving under 50 Cent's control, while Rick Ross, the man who promised to help, is nowhere to be found. Here's the real twist. Ross may have set Meech up for failure without even realizing it. He whispered in his ear, encouraged him to step away from 50, and when things didn't go according to plan, he disappeared. If Meech could turn his back on 50 that quickly after everything 50 did to keep the BMF legacy alive through his show, maybe he was never as loyal as people thought. Now rumors are circulating that Meech is scrambling, looking for someone to blame for why his Welcome Home concert flopped. And the most obvious target? Rick Ross. Because when you really analyze it, Meech may have just been another pawn in Ross's game. Ross wasn't trying to lift him up. He was taking a shot at 50 Cent. The goal was never about loyalty, it was about making a statement. But when the plan fell apart, Ross vanished, leaving Meech to pick up the pieces. Now Meech is trying to paint himself as the one who got betrayed. But the truth is, he played himself. And if there's one thing the industry and the streets don't respect, it's someone who jumps ship the moment they see an opportunity. So how deep does this go? Did 50 Cent have a hand in the failure of Meech's comeback? Or did he simply sit back and let things collapse on their own? Some people believe 50 might have even played a role in getting the Welcome Home concert shut down. Just 2 hours before it was supposed to start, Amarant Bank Arena abruptly canceled the event. No build-up, no clear reason, just a sudden announcement that left Meech scrambling. Their official statement? Due to unforeseen circumstances, tonight's show has been canceled. Refunds will be issued at the point of purchase. That's it. No further details, just a public embarrassment that left Meech looking stranded. And who was watching it all unfold as if he had already predicted it? 50 Cent. Even before the concert was announced, 50 was telling the world it wasn't going to happen. And when it got canceled, he did what he does best. Played the part of the ultimate strategist. He posted the cancellation flyer as if it were a trophy, with a caption so smooth it could have come with a gold chain and a business suit. "I had nothing to do with this. Please stop calling my phone. I sincerely hope you have a nice day. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm stronger than you think I am." 50 didn't even have to lift a finger. Meech's downfall played out just as he expected. If you really think 50 Cent had nothing to do with this, I've got a bridge to sell you. 50 doesn't deny things. He just makes sure you know he's always ahead of the game. And just when people thought he was done, he hit Instagram again, acting all apologetic, like he hadn't been sitting back watching it all unfold with a smirk. For anyone who bought tickets, got dressed up, and was ready to turn up at the concert, 50 Cent had a message. He's sorry. Whoever was responsible. That's next-level mind games. But the real hit? When a fan directly accused him of shutting the whole event down, 50 reposted and responded, "I apologize for your trip to Miami, but been playing with me. So let's build when y'all get back to the city." At this point, 50 isn't just playing the game. He's controlling it while everyone else struggles to keep up. And while Big Meech is out here trying to point fingers, the truth is, he did this to himself. Ross set him up, 50 walked away, and now Meech is left standing alone. No concert, no crew, and no one to clean up the mess. When the dust settles, what does Meech really have? Sure, he's out of prison, but his support system is crumbling. The backing he once had is gone, and any loyalty he thought he could rely on, that's disappeared too. And to make things worse, the family's biggest rising star, Lil Meech, just lost his biggest opportunity. Lil Meech tried to salvage the concert by staying loyal to his father, but that move backfired. Now, Season 4 of BMF is officially canceled, and it's not hard to figure out why. 50 didn't just cut ties, he went public with it. He posted Lil Meech's private text messages exposing everything. In those messages, Lil Meech is practically pleading for 50's approval, saying he'd give him the shirt off his back, all while still trying to justify his father's connection to Rick Ross. But the biggest revelation? Lil Meech admitted that Ross gave Big Meech money to help cover his bills until the next BMF season started. And just when people thought the situation couldn't get messier, Lil Meech called 50 out for unfollowing him on Instagram and working with Skillababy and Rocket, saying, "They just told me you unfollowed me and now you managing Skillababy with Rocket? I was the one who introduced him to you when you didn't even know who he was." Now Lil Meech is out here trying to explain himself, telling 50, "You're mad at me? I'd give you the shirt off my back. I've never switched up on you. But Ross gave my dad some money so he could pay his bills until our next season starts." And just like that, the truth is out. Big Meech didn't just side with 50's biggest rival. He's now financially dependent on him. Ross isn't just watching from the sidelines. He's actively keeping Meech afloat while driving an even bigger wedge between him and 50. This isn't just business anymore. This is a strategic move, and Ross is playing it well. Even the game had something to say, calling out Lil Meech for not standing by his father more aggressively. He posted, "Just saw a text from Lil Meech to 50, and I'm dying. Lil Meech, you were supposed to say, forget that. I stand with my pops." 50, being as calculated as ever, clapped back with, "What's your little self gonna do?" And that had everyone talking. Even the game had to admit, Big Meech, you can't let 50 come at you like that. At this point, 50 doesn't even need to do anything. He's just watching it all fall apart. What started as rumors has now turned into something way bigger. Big Meech, once the mastermind behind a powerful empire, is looking more like a pawn in a bigger game, while Ross plays the role of puppet master and 50 enjoys the spectacle from the sidelines. The BMF legacy is crumbling in real time, and 50 doesn't need to lift a finger. He's letting the situation unravel all on its own. The warning signs were there long before the concert failed. Everyone saw it coming except for Meech. And the most unexpected part? Lil Meech, the one person who was supposed to uphold the BMF name, is now caught between loyalty to his father and the man who gave him a career. Instead of standing firm, he's stuck in the middle of a storm that never had to happen. Big Meech thought he had everything under control, but now he's caught between two power players and neither side is fully backing him. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is making sure everyone knows where he stands, calling out Meech's choices and even questioning how he handled his son, Lil Meech's future. And just when things couldn't get more complicated, an old clip of Lil Meech hanging out with Rick Ross's daughter resurfaced, adding even more layers to the drama. 50 wasted no time pointing out that Ross, who now claims to support Big Meech, never stepped up to help Lil Meech when it actually mattered. Instead, it was 50 who funded his acting career and gave him a real shot in the industry. Now he's making it clear, while he was building opportunities, Big Meech was making choices that ultimately hurt his own son's future. This isn't just an industry feud anymore. It's full-on betrayal. Big Meech had 50's backing, but walked away, and now he's facing the consequences. And with Rick Ross in the mix, things only get messier. Their beef goes back years, from diss tracks to legal battles. And Ross once tried to call 50 broke. But if there's one thing history proves, 50 never lets things slide. On top of that, rumors have been swirling for a while now about Meech's prison release. Whispers of a deal with the feds involving longtime friend and business partner Dion Cuffy Gatling are making waves. Reports claim that Meech's trusted associate, Tammy Cowens, played a role in helping him reduce his sentence. But the shocking part? Cuffy ended up behind bars while Meech walked free, leading many to question what really went down. Even with all the speculation, some people still defend Meech. But right on cue, young Buck jumped in, trying to vouch for him. 50, however, wasted no time clowning Buck, reminding everyone of his past controversies. Now, some are accusing 50 of stirring drama for attention, but let's be real, who's actually benefiting from all this? Both sides have profited off the BMF brand. The show put Meech's legacy in the spotlight, and Lil Meech got a career that wouldn't have existed without 50. Yet somehow, 50 is catching heat for exposing what others won't say. At the core of it all, this isn't about clout or petty feuds. It's about loyalty. 50 gave Lil Meech opportunities, paid for his acting school, and built his career while Big Meech was locked up. But once it became convenient, Lil Meech switched sides, and now he's struggling to keep up. Once living the Hollywood dream, he's reportedly hustling for paid promotions just to make ends meet. If there's one thing about 50 Cent, he always gets the last laugh. Big Meech thought loyalty would carry him through, but now he's watching his legacy unravel. And with Rick Ross reconnecting with 50, it's looking like BMF's future is hanging by a thread. But what do you think? Did Big Meech set himself up for this fallout? Or is 50 just saying what nobody else will? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more updates. This situation is far from over. Stay tuned.